What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Okay, so we haven't been able to work on the Mustang all too much lately because of the surgery and all this stuff that's been going on with my leg, but we're getting a little bit closer and I can finally drive my cars again. So where we left off was breaking in the Mustang. In the first start video, we got the car running, we drove it a little bit, and we were able to put in that braking oil. So we did the Valvoline 10W30 with the Lucas Oil ZDDP additive, just for that extra zinc and to make sure everything's seated well. So we've only got like about 250 miles on the car, and I've heard that's enough. You don't have to break in roller cars. It's not that big of a deal the way that the honing and everything nowadays is. As soon as you start it up and let it idle for a second, it's fine. But I'm still scared, very scared. So we're gonna get some more miles on this thing today, and I think the best way to do that is, so Willow Springs Raceway is right down the street from my, oh, it's not right down the street, it's like 30 minutes away from my house. And so I thought the best way to do this is Willow Springs is holding a drag racing event today, and even though I can't drag race the car because even if the engine was okay, the transmission is not broken in, the clutch is not broken in, and it's just too much money for me to just go down the 1,000 feet one time, destroy everything. So even though I can't race today, I think it'd still be fun to drive it down the Willow Springs and kind of show it off because it doesn't have a hood. It's kind of loud and obnoxious and fun. So I'm gonna try to clean the car up because it is pretty dirty, and I don't know how that's gonna happen yet. It might not get clean, but I'm gonna give it a good shot real quick and see if we can clean it up a little bit. And then we're gonna drive out to Willow Springs, put some miles on the car, show it off a little bit, talk to some people, and that's what today's video is going to be about. So let's see if we can clean this car up and get over the Willow Springs. So I will see you guys in a second. Okay, so it's in the driveway and it's really dusty, so it might just need like a light rinsing and then just to dry it off, and it should be good. What I'm gonna do is, if you see the car right now, I'm gonna snap my fingers. If the scene goes well, then you got it clean. So, and it's clean, or it's cleaner at least. All right, so we're gonna go pick up Justin and then head out. So we are gonna do some data logging. We are gonna do some tuning, some self-tuning on the way there, just to get the tune dialed in a little bit better. So let's hop in the car and get over there. Runs so much better now. It had this thing where it was like breaking up at, I'd say like 2,000 RPM because it wasn't getting enough fuel. And so now the way it's set up, it's perfect. I am, since this is technically still the break-in, even like I said earlier, we're not breaking it, or it's not necessary. I'm trying not to just cruise it at one speed. I'm trying to put the car on different loads. So we're gonna go up and down, and then up and down. So you're gonna see me doing that a lot during this. I just wanted to forewarn everybody, so we're going through the whole ride. And if you hear something, it's my tools in the back, just because I was a little nervous, just because it's like, this is the farthest the car's gone so far. I've driven the car into town and some other things like that, but this is the farthest it's gone so far. Fifth gear wants me to be at like 2,000 RPMs, and fifth gear is 70 miles an hour. It's actually perfect. The way this thing's the gears are set up with the new T5 are like great. So I'm pumped about it. So I just thought, because a couple people were asking me how loud this transmission is, so I'll give you a test. So we're gonna take it up. That's all transmission. Well, that's the car, but that's the trans. Like, it doesn't necessarily bother me that much. I mean, it's pretty, I knew what I was getting into, but it is definitely a louder transmission than most, I will say. But that's what you get with a race car. So, but otherwise, it feels great though. It shifts great. Everything about it I love. So, all right, I'm done ranting. Alright, so we made it here, and it is very windy, so the video quality isn't too crappy, but, so we're here. We're not racing, and they're not, like, they won't let me drive through the thing, so we we had to sneak into the front so people can see the car. But we're gonna walk around for a second, check out the cars, and I'll get you up. Alright, so we've been trying to get videos, but it's just too windy, and as you can hear, it kind of sucks. But we're gonna drive the Mustang to the restaurant so we don't gotta walk because my leg hurts. So I'll catch you over there. That was perfect. Supra. Is that a Supra? Alright, so that was our little trip to Willow Springs. We tried to get some video while we were in there, but it was just so windy, so noisy, you couldn't really see anything, so as the couple clips you just saw, did the best we could. But so we're on our way back home. We got like a good 30-45 minutes, and then basically the break-in for the Mustang will be done. So it was a fun break-in day for the Mustang, and check out this crazy sky. Like, it just looks wild right now. So I'll get you some sky video, and then we're gonna look at the Barra and stuff. But just look at this, it's wild. We made it to Justin's house. As you saw, that drive was actually pretty cool with all the clouds and everything. So basically, I've almost got the 500 miles on the Mustang now, so I feel comfortable romping on it, getting the tune a little bit where it needs to be. So 500 miles was what we were shooting for, and it's in. So the clutch should be broken in, the trans should be broken in, the engine should be broken in, even though the engine, you know, they say you don't have to do it. But I feel a lot more comfortable about it, and we can actually start, I can start working on it, and we get this turbo on it. So I am going to drive the car back home. It's ready. We're ready to go fast, but right now we're gonna take off. So we got a little, let's see if it'll focus. It won't focus, but we're doing a little tuning and driving on the way home. So you didn't get to see us do a ton of tuning because on the way to Willow Springs, just driving around all day, we were tuning, data logging, making it run better. It runs like a champ right now, but there was some stuff that needed to change. So on the way home, we'll get some good tuning stuff going on and get some good data logs, and hopefully this will be better. So just thought I'd let you guys know before we went on the voyage. All right, let's romp on it. God dang. Oh my God, it's so fast. God dang. It just starts pulling so hard. Ooh, and that was only to 6K. Oh my god, it RPM's so fast. Oh, that was kind of scary. Okay, just got done. Just got home, as you saw, even though it was in the dark, and I'm sorry about that, but just got it. So it just got broken in, and I had to give it a rip. I just had to give it a rip. Up to $6 grand. I know it could go to 65 or 7 for that matter, and I could feel it. It was pulling really hard, like extremely hard still, but I let out. I don't even know how to explain it. It just was ripping. So the tune is dialed. There's little tweaks to make it run perfect, but at the end of the day, it's really good. I mean, driving a couple hundred, we drove a lot today. We drove all over the place, but this tune is pretty much dialed in. It feels great right now, but for now, the engine is broken in. It has gotten to its threshold. We got the 500 miles on it, which, like I said, everybody said we didn't need to do that, but the transmission needed it and the clutch needed it for sure. So, and now the engine got it too. So it is turbo ready, everybody. It is time to get the turbo on the car and go a little crazy. Just have fun with it. Another thing I want to talk about real quick is we hit 1,000 subscribers. Holy moly. We hit 1,000 subscribers, everybody. I want to thank you all so much for helping me get to this milestone. I told myself I would hit 1,000 subscribers within a year, and we did it in 8 months. Man, I cannot thank you for all the support everybody has given me on my channel, and just all the messages, all the nice things everybody has said. I can't believe we grew this much, and I want to thank everybody that's watching this video right now for doing that. But it's broken in. It's time to change the oil. That'll probably be the next video. So I'll see you guys then.
I ain't never seen two best friends with fast cars. Always one of them gotta be slow.